And we are live. And welcome back to NS Sports TV. This is going to be the player ratings for Chelsea versus Palmeiras in the Club World Cup final. Our victory in the Club World Cup final, 2-1 after extra time. We really have to make it difficult for ourselves, don't we? An opening goal by Romelu Lukaku. And then a penalty from one of the Palmeiras players due to a handball from Tiago Silva. And then another penalty, this time from Kai Havertz after extra time because of a handball from a Palmeiras player to eventually win us the game. So this is going to be the player ratings for our victory against Palmeiras. And I have to say, it was tough. It was so hard watching that performance. I was like, here we go again. Sheesh, here we go again. Like after that penalty went in from that Palmeiras player, I was like, oh my God, are we going to win this? Are we not? But thankfully, we switched on in extra time. Kai Havertz won us took the penalty that won us the game and the trophy at the end. And yeah, I couldn't be happier with my team. So yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to wait for my guest who will help me with the player ratings, and then we'll start with the player ratings. And while we're waiting, Tiago Silva has won. He's won it all. Chelsea have won it all. We have that stadium chant called "We've won it all." And that's actually valid now, because we have literally won it all. Big up yourself, Brush. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so basically, we've won the Premier League, the FA Cup, we've literally won every single trophy there's to win. And as for Cesar Azpilicueta and Tiago Silva, two of our most accomplished players, all Tiago Silva needs now is a World Cup, and he would have completed football. Tiago Azpilicueta will need a World Cup and a Euros. He's never won anything with Spain, but he has won everything with Chelsea. He is a club legend. Let's have that right. He is a club legend. And Rudiger, my centre back put in a man of the match performance. Kept all those attackers quiet. But yeah, a bit unfortunate that Tiago Silva gave away a penalty. But but made up for it much better after he helped defend. Oh yeah, and he also had a shot on target as well, which was saved by Weverton, Palmeiras keeper. But that would have been one heck of a goal had it gone in. And as for Romelu Lukaku, have I fully forgiven him yet? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. And as for the Palmeiras players, I mean, they just lost their heads. Let's have that right. They lost their heads towards the end. Like, their number 13 got sent off because of his tackle on Kai Havertz, a clear denial of a goal-scoring opportunity, in my opinion. And yeah, let me just share this to socials. So that I can... Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. I am currently on 482 subscribers. Vaughan, where am I? I'm at a motorway service station, just off the M1. So yeah, we have now completed our trophy haul. You're funny. You're funny. And we can now begin the player ratings. How are you doing, Richard?
Not too bad. Where are you now? How are you? Flipping, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Awesome, awesome. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So thoughts on the game, first of all, as a neutral?
You know what? Palmeiras gave a good account of themselves for the most
they
part.
did.
You expect that from a Brazilian team to be technically gifted and such. But you know what? Fair play to your boys. You kind of rode like their storm, and I think eventually you took control of the game. You know, Hudson-Odoi at this wing back position is doing all right, isn't he?
You know, I doubted him when he was announced on the team sheet. After he gave 0 out of 10 against the Seaweed, I was like, I didn't want to say it. I know I support Chelsea, but I didn't want to say it in front of you, if you know what I mean.
That's all. You can say it. It's all good.
But yeah, after that performance against, well, I'm actually going to say it now because I'm on my channel, not yours. Yeah, against Brighton. So yeah, I was like, please, you'd better have the best game of your life now that you're playing in one of our most important games. But yeah, fair play to him.
You know what? I want to give massive shout outs to Kai Havertz, by the way, because I know he probably gets a lot of stick, but when it's the big key moments, he's delivered. You know?
Yeah, man.
He won the goal in the Champions League final. He scored a winning goal, obviously in the World Club Championships as well. So he comes good in the pressure cooker moments.
And as for Cesar Azpilicueta and Tiago Silva, two of our most senior players, they have only 2 and 1 more trophies left to win, and they've basically completed football.
That's unbelievable. What are the 2 trophies left?
Tiago Silva has to win the World Cup with Brazil, and then Cesar Azpilicueta has to win both those international trophies with Spain.
With Spain. Okay.
Tiago Silva's already won Copa America. So I really
That's
hope
unbelievable.
Spain, for the sake of Azpilicueta, I really hope Spain win the World Cup. I mean, if England get knocked out, that is.
Depends on how Gareth plays it, to be fair.
Yeah, look. If Spain go further than us, I hope they win it. Because yeah, so yeah, shall we get started on the player ratings?
Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah, in goal we have Edu Mendy, also African champion Mendy.
Yeah.
What are we saying?
For him to actually fly back straight after winning the AFCON last week Sunday and to come into another big game like that. And I think he only conceded from a penalty. See, it's difficult because I can easily give him an easy 7 because like that's a standard Mendy game. But the magnitude of less than a week from the last final to play in another competition, I'll upgrade it to a 9. Fair play to him.
Yeah, fair play. I mean, kept his composure. I mean, he made a few crucial blocks as well. I wouldn't say saves. He didn't really have to make many.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did see a few of the Palmeiras players getting rattled towards the end of extra time.
Yeah, you can see it.
I mean, I don't know what that number 13 was thinking.
What's his name?
But he
Idan, the one that got sent off. You mean?
The one who basically snapped Kai Havertz in half.
Yeah, you can tell they they're passionate in it. So and things weren't going their way because I think by the time it had reached, let's say, midway through the first half of extra time, they were trying so bad to make it go penalties. You know,
Look, that's not how you set up, though. You set up to win, not to go to penalties.
Tell Egypt that.
Gareth, are you listening? Gareth, are you listening?
So yeah, they lost their heads unfortunately, and it is what it is. Your club won, so
yeah. But so yeah, a 9 out of 10. I'm gonna personally give him an 8.5. Chat, what are we saying? They're not saying anything. So yeah, you're giving him a 9. I'm giving him an 8.5. Let's get on to the back 3.
Which one do you want to go for first?
I'm just getting up the lineup because this is a really old laptop of mine, so it doesn't work that well anymore.
Right.
But it's still powerful enough for StreamYard.
Well, let's do
Tiago. With Andreas Christensen. What are we saying?
I think he struggled with the pace of Palmeiras, to be honest. But he dealt with the long balls really well. I don't see how long he stays in your club. I know he's a decent defender, but I think you're going to be looking for bigger and better there. And I think, was he the one that stayed because Tomori went?
Was he? Sorry?
Was he the defender that stayed because Tomori went off to AC Milan?
Yeah, I think he was the one that stayed. Yeah.
and such. And in my personal opinion, I think Tomori is the better defender, but that's me as a neutral. So
Lampard must have had a bust up with him.
okay, that makes sense. I'll give him Christensen. I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, he had an average game. I'm giving him. I'm going with you on this one. I'm going with a 6. So next up we have Tiago Silva. In my opinion, he was the best defender on the pitch today. Apart from the fact that he gave
Yeah,
away a handball. Apart from that, I feel
yeah,
he
but
was.
that was it's touch and go with those. Obviously, with VAR now, they kind of give everything. Yeah, that I mean, it was a harsh handball, but I guess it's the rules of the game now, isn't it? So I'll give him a 7, to be honest.
Yeah,
You know, if
I'll
yeah.
give him a 6.5. I
What do you
would have
think
probably
he?
given him a 7 if he hadn't conceded the penalty.
Okay, I can see your logic for that.
So yeah, he loses the points because of that.
Fair enough.
And then we have Antonio Rudiger. He was one of the, yeah,
I think he was all right. To be fair, I think he
yeah,
played well.
yeah. He had a lot of their attack in his pockets for the whenever we were in control.
You know, one thing I would say about Rudiger, his passing is underrated.
Yeah,
Like he always looks to play forward and play through the lines.
I've always thought, could he play as a DM?
No, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
No. As a defender, but then again, I guess he works better in a 3 than a 2 as well. So
Yeah.
it's very much dependent on the system with him. And
But
you're
yeah,
losing him on a 3, aren't you?
yeah, we usually play in a 3 anyway.
But I mean, are you going to lose him on a free transfer?
I hope not, but it looks like it. But we do have, we are trying to sign Jules Koundé in the
Okay,
summer.
that would make sense because
He would
he
have
works
been
for.
on our books had Seville decided not to be complete douches.
Wait. You're a Chelsea. You can't talk about being douches regarding transfers. You can't say a word. Chelsea are the worst.
But the thing is with them, they allowed him to leave, and then they say, "Nah, we're upping your transfer fee." I mean, if you were Jules Koundé, wouldn't you be angry that
No, obviously, yeah.
that you've first been allowed to leave,
And then
and
they
then
change
they
their
up
mind.
your transfer fee?
Yeah. No,
And that's
it is very harsh. To be fair, it is very harsh. Should we just say that?
I'll be right back, Richard.
No problem. Hey guys, guess I'm taking over. For those who don't know me, my name's Rich. I am the host of the channel Eagle Eyed Football, but I also have 2 co-hosts, Jordan and Nate, and we produce Palace content. So we're Crystal Palace fans here. Disappointing draw for us today, and funny enough, we have got Chelsea next week. So hopefully they come back leggy and tired, and they've also got Champions League. I don't know if it's next week or the week after as well. So hopefully we can nick something from that. But yeah, as a club, Chelsea are winning almost everything. I think. Wait, have they won everything now? They may just have won every club competition that they've been in, which is unbelievable. You know, obviously Roman Abramovich came in, and he just wants to win. You know, and it kind of is evident in the amount he spends, how much he invests in the club. And yeah, so fair play to them. Fair play to them. So I'm just gonna go look for these comments. I appreciate that, Max Tiger. I mean, I don't think I can put comments up, so I'm literally just looking through them as I speak to you guys. So Max Tiger HC, big up for subscribing. Appreciate that. I really appreciate that, and yeah, hopefully we get a better result against Chelsea, like I said earlier. I'm just wondering, for those who are in the chat, what's your thoughts on Thomas Tuchel? Because I think he's been getting a lot of bad press. I don't know how many of you in the chat are Palace Chelsea fans, but what are your thoughts of Tuchel? Is he being found out, or are they just giving him? They should just leave him alone, let him be, because he has won now Champions League and the World Club Championship. So, what's your thoughts on Tuchel in the chat?
Look, when we first appointed him, I thought it would be I thought it was a bit of a panic decision because there was no one else available. But in the grand scheme of things, I was like, that was our best signing, in my opinion.
Yeah, he's been brilliant. He's been very, very brilliant.
A lot of our fans was like, what, PSG reject? How would he work with players who are on a lower caliber to the likes of Neymar and Mbappe? Big up yourself, Max. Hope you're doing well.
Yes, Max. Max, I just saw your message as well about the contrast. Don't worry about that. I'm going to sub to you as well, and I'll help spread the word if need be.
Max, I'll send you the link if you want to join. The more the merrier.
Whilst you're doing that, I'll say Aspilicueta, listen, for the fact that he's how old, 37?
Nah, 32. 32.
Sorry. Oh no, Ronaldo's 37, sorry. But even still, he's definitely a club legend. He's definitely a club legend.
Look,
and
club legend. And he needs to be an icon on FIFA as well.
He gives it all for you. I think he had a decent game. I'll give him a 7.
Right. Max. Max, I've sent you the link if you want to jump on. Yeah, I'm 18 away from 500 subs as well.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, Aspilicueta, what are we giving him?
I gave him a 7.
I'm giving him an 8. This is the first time I've gone higher than you. Look,
is that that legend's bias?
Look, a captain's performance. He is aging, but honestly, if he wants to go to Barcelona, I mean, I have no hard feelings. I mean, I hate the club, but he is. Look, usually if a player leaves for Chelsea for Barcelona, I'd probably usually have, oh my God, he's just going there for the glory. But in the case of Aspi, I'm gonna look. He's won it all, so I have no hard feelings if he goes to Barcelona. I mean, even if he goes to Arsenal, he will still be a club legend.
Oh, but you wouldn't want to do that though.
He would. I don't think he will either. I don't think he's one of those players that would go to like a rival.
Who's next? Hudson-Odoi played wing back, didn't he, as well, didn't he? So, I mean, he got the assist. But what's his name? Marcus Rocker. He had he was a veteran, and veteran player. Found it difficult, but the cross for Lukaku's header was outstanding. By the way,
I swear he couldn't. I swear he's part Ghanaian.
Yeah. This is why we're very close to getting Chris Hughton as the new Ghana manager, and the first thing he's been doing so far is he's spoken to Callum's dad. He's speaking to Terry Lamptey's dad. I think he's trying to talk to Salisu, because there's a lot of.
I swear Salisu is French.
No, parents are from Ghana. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of Ghanaians, in Africans in general, they are brought up in France and stuff. But Salisu, Lamptey, Hudson-Odoi, hopefully we will have them for the World Cup qualifier against Nigeria. If Chris Hughton can work his magic.
So wait, who did you support in the Euro final then?
In the Euro final, I was rooting for England.
Oh, okay. So
But
like,
I'm Ghanaian.
so are England and Ghana your teams then?
No, just Ghana. But I was rooting for England.
Huh?
just Ghana.
But you were rooting for us in the Euro final,
Yeah,
though.
yeah. Yeah, of course, I live here. You know, born and raised here and stuff. So obviously, I definitely wanted England to win. It's just a shame Gareth made some.
What is it with you and Nigeria? Why do you guys hate each other?
You know what? It's all through silliness. To be fair, it's banter. It is banter. It all stems from this whole jollof rice wars and stuff like that. So and then we took it onto the football pitch and stuff. So
it's a bit like the England-Scotland thing.
Yeah, I would say so.
I wonder who is what rivalry would you say is more intense? England, Scotland, or Ghana, Nigeria?
All right. On the football pitch, England, Scotland. But when it comes to social media and banter and all that sort of stuff, Ghana, Nigeria.
Yeah, we have the on the pitch side of things. You have the media side of things.
Yeah, it's great. Listen, we've got because we've got Nigeria in the World Cup qualifier, the playoff in March, so it's a two-legged tie. And honestly, if we get knocked out of the World Cup and Nigeria go through, I might deactivate Twitter. I might have to deactivate.
Nah. You have to show some test and say, have Ghana won anything in AFCON?
We've won it 4 times. We haven't won it in a long time though, but we have won it 4 times in the past.
You won it 4 times.
In the past, yeah, but we haven't won it recently.
You're neck and neck with the Eagles. And I mean, I don't mean Crystal Palace.
The Super Eagles, yeah.
Eagles versus Stars.
Black Stars, yeah. We need to improve. To be honest, Nigeria are a very strong side. We need to improve. Otherwise, it's not going to be pretty. So
I'm going a bit off topic here. What did you give your boy Callum?
I gave him a 6 for the assist. Other than that, he found it very hard.
I'm going to give him a 6 as well. Now the midfield. Kovacic and Kante.
Kovacic 6, Kante 7.
Yep, I agree. Although I'm giving Kova a 6.5, so a little more than you.
There it is.
Would I agree with Kante? Mount and Kai.
Say that again, Nippon.
Mason Mount and Kai Havertz.
Well, Kai Havertz is the match winner, so I'll come to him afterwards. Mount, not his best, to be honest. He's normally a lot more influential. I wonder if he's starting to fall out of favour.
Who?
Mason Mount.
I'm not too sure. I mean, like, it was. I think he got injured. That's why he got subbed.
That's a good point. Yeah,
Huh?
but I think he struggled to find space in this game. He struggled to influence the game. I'm going to give him a 5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5 as well. Kai.
Eight. I'll give him an 8.
Yep, I'm giving him a 9 purely because of the importance of that penalty.
Yeah.
And finally, up top, the one who's been causing all the controversy as of late, Romelu Lukaku. What are we giving him?
He gets a 7, and that's only because he scored.
Yeah, he didn't do anything before or anything after.
Nah.
I'm giving him a 6.5.
And by the way, that's a generous 7 I'm giving him as well.
Yeah. Yeah, in fact, I'm giving him a 5. I don't care that you scored. If it was, if you had scored that penalty that Kai did, I would have given him a much higher score.
Yeah.
I'm giving him between a 5 and a 6. That's what I'm decided on. A 6. Right.
There it is.
We are going to the subs. So, Christian Pulisic.
I think he brought a bit energy. He brought good energy to the team. He needs to work on his finishing, though. Okay.
Yeah.
In between 6 and a 7. I'll give him a 7. He was better than Mount, and I gave Mount a 6, I think. So
yeah, I mean,
yeah.
To be fair on Mount, he was off longer than Mount.
Yeah, but I'll give him a 7.
I'm giving him a 7.5. Now, Timo Werner.
5.
Yep, a typical Timo Werner performance.
Yeah.
I'll give him a 5.5. Number 17, Saul. What are we giving him?
Standard 6, I guess. Helps out defensively.
I'll give him a 6 too. Hakim Ziyech. Been a bit. He resigned from international football.
Yeah.
I mean, like he just had an argument with the manager. In my opinion, this isn't European bias or anything. I just wish he'd chosen to represent the Netherlands instead.
No, he made the right choice.
I mean, look, that's what I don't get about some of these players. I mean, he was born and raised in Holland. He speaks Dutch. And he has a Dutch passport.
But he's representing his home nation.
Your home nation is where you're born. And
Well, I mean, as in when I'm saying that, it's like obviously the majority of us will go by like obviously our parents' birth. You know what I mean? So yes, I was born here, but my parents were from Ghana, and I represent Ghana through thick and thin.
so by that logic, you're saying Harry Kane should have represented Ireland.
Yeah, he should have,
Christian Pulisic should have represented Croatia.
Yeah, and Paul Pogba should have represented Guinea, and Marcel Desailly should have represented Ghana, and Zidane should have represented Algeria. It happens.
Now, for me, your home nation is where you're born, not where your parents are born. Everyone has their own has their own thoughts.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, that's it. Zayek, 5.5.
Who?
For Ziyech, 5.5.
Yeah, 5.5. I'm giving him a 5. He didn't do much. And the last one, Malang Sarr.
Now, here's a player I'm hoping that you don't use in future, because I wouldn't mind taking him at Palace. Because he's a good defender.
Are we becoming? You guys are starting to become Chelsea Reject FC now, aren't you?
That's not. I wouldn't call them Chelsea rejects. It's just you don't give them a chance. So you loan out about 1 million players a season. So
yeah. So what are you giving him?
I'll give him a 6.
Yeah, I'll give him between a 5.5 and a 6.
Yeah, does that cover everyone?
And those are the subs. Let's do the manager now. What are we giving Tommy T?
He's won another trophy, so I'll give him an 8. What I do like about him, he's quite proactive. Like if he sees something isn't working, he will change it.
Yeah, that's what I like about him. I've rarely seen him being so stubborn. I've rarely seen him stubborn.
So yeah, an 8.
Look, Richard gave him quite a high score as well.
Just quickly, Nick, what's your thoughts on the game next week?
I'm giving him a 9. But yeah, thoughts because he's just won us another trophy. If it was just another game, it would have probably been a 7 or an 8. Thoughts on our game next week? Who are we playing again?
You're playing Palace. You're playing us next week.
Oh yeah, I have to bring you on to for that preview as well.
Yeah, let me know what day so that I don't.
I'll set it up. I'll set it up after I end the stream.
Yeah, just let me know what day and the time, and then we'll get it cracking.
Yeah. So yeah, what are my thoughts on that game? Given the form we're in, I wouldn't be surprised if you won. But it would be the most Chelsea thing to do. That we play bad in the league for so long and then we turn up.
It's funny you said that because I was saying like to some of my Palace mates and just saying like it'll probably be the most Palace thing to do is beat Chelsea.
Look, I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
I'll take that. I'll absolutely take that.
To be fair, I predicted a 1-1 draw against Brighton as well. No, sorry. I predicted a Brighton win.
Against us?
It was so bad.
Against you.
Going into the Tottenham game. But I said, but I did say that we would draw against them.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just the fact that obviously you're traveling back from this tournament from Saudi Arabia. You've played 120 minutes. I'm hoping that plays into our hand a little bit. I'm not expecting much at all, but I'm just hoping. And when do you have the Champions League? Are you next week or the week after?
We're the week after. We play Lille at the Bridge.
Okay.
I might even try and get myself tickets
You
for
might
the
as
game
well.
in France,
You might
and
as
then
well.
I'll drive over there as well.
Yeah, you might as well.
I was initially if the game was in Paris, I would have used if because there used to be services from London to Lille,
Yeah.
but because of COVID, they've temporarily suspended the train stopping there. So I've just thought it would be much easier to just drive there rather than take the train to Paris, wait for the train, and get a regional one back to Lille.
Mm.
So yeah, I might just drive there,
Yeah, why not?
and it's about £150 anyway. This, which would cost the same in Eurostar as well.
Okay. Not bad, not bad.
So, oh, there's something I forgot to put. Forgot to put that before going live, the socials. So let's so yeah, if you haven't already, please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. My subscribers, I'm on 482 subscribers. I'm aiming for 500 by the end of next week. My target for this year is 1,000 subs and monetization.
Yeah, that would be cool. Are you going to do anything when you hit like 500? You planning like a special stream or anything?
Yeah, probably a Q&A where
Okay.
I open up the lines for people.
Was that to ask you anything?
Yeah, football related. Obviously, if they're appropriate questions.
Yeah, 100%. Are you watching the Super Bowl tomorrow night?
Huh?
You gonna watch the Super Bowl tomorrow night?
I don't know what game. I don't know what channel it's on.
BBC should definitely have it.
Yeah, I'm rooting for the Bengals.
Yeah, so am I, to be honest. You don't want to see the
Because I want
Cronkies.
unless it's my team, I always want the underdog to do well.
Yeah, I do love an underdog story.
Yeah. So yeah, anything you want to shout out before we wrap up?
No, just first and foremost, thanks for asking me to be involved. Apologies, obviously, for being late. I was just
No worries.
rushing
Lateness
around
is
a lot
greatness.
today. Yeah, rushing around a lot today and stuff. So that's why I said 8:30 the latest. So
I was late myself.
Yeah, but you always are.
Look, lateness is greatness.
It is indeed.
It's very typical of a South Asian family to be
Fair
late.
enough. But other than that, yeah, I was just subscribed to Eagle Eyed Football. Got lots of things going on at the moment, so not only Palace related, but we've been doing the women's football review every Sunday. Samara's been doing a wicked job of that. She won't be doing it tomorrow, however, she'll be recording a player profile, so it'll be interesting to see what women's footballer she's
Sorry,
profiling.
who's that?
Samara. So she's part of the her game too.
Who's Samara?
She's one of the ambassadors for her game too. She's a Manchester City fan.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Yeah. So I asked her about a couple months ago. It's like I really want to learn about women's football. Would you do a show on my channel? And she did one, and she said, I was like, do you want to make this a regular thing? And she's like, yeah, that's amazing. So every Sunday she goes through all the women's football results and stuff, and any news that's happening in the women's game and stuff. So yeah, really enjoying it.
And where can they find you?
Eagle Eyed Football on YouTube. It's Eagle Eyed Ball on Twitter, and Eagle underscore eyed underscore football on Instagram.
Wicked. And yeah, you can find me in all my socials in the description below. They're just ticking past. And yeah, with that being said, good luck with the rest of the season. Just not next. What?
Actually, let me just double check if it's Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. So good luck with the rest of the season. Just not next Saturday. But yeah, other than that, it's been a pleasure having you on.
Pleasure to be. Thank you for inviting me on.
And yeah, this is NS Sports TV signing off. And I shall see you all in the next video. Take care.